Let me tell you a story that changed my entire understanding of money. For a long time, I believe what most people believe, that money comes from hard work. So I worked hard. I stay up late. I accept low pay. I told myself that one day someone could recognize my effort and reward me. But that day never comes. I watched people around me who were not necessarily more skilled than I, earning more money, getting better opportunities, and building stronger networks. At first, I felt frustrated. I felt it was unfair. Then something happened. One good day, something clicked. It was not about who worked the hardest. It was about who communicated the clearest. That realization changed everything. I had skills. I could edit videos, solve technical problems, brainstorm creative ideas, and deliver results. But when someone asked, "What do you do?" my answers was always weak. I just say, "I edit video." That sentence made me invisible because editing videos is a task, but increasing watch time and helping creators to make more money, that is the real deal. That is the transformation. And money pay for transformation. That was my first lesson. If you can't communicate your value clearly, the market will assume you have none. Communication is not just speaking. Communication is positioning. It is clarity. It is emotional intelligence. It is influence. I once saw two freelancers offering the same exact service, the same price, the same quality, but one was struggling to get clients. On the other hand, people are lining up to work with the other clients. I asked myself this question: what is the difference? Then I realized the struggling freelancer said, "I create logos." Meanwhile, the successful one said, "I help businesses look premium so they can charge more and attract serious clients." Do you see the difference? One sells design, the other one sells confidence, status, and high income. I saw most salespeople, what they sell is features. They talk about features, but the real people that get the money sells benefit. So if you want to make money, you must learn to translate what you do into what people gain. Instead of saying, "I'm a fitness coach," say this: "I help busy professionals lose 10 to 15 kg without spending hours in gym." Instead of saying, "I build website," say this: "I build website that turn visitors into paying customers." Now your case has a financial outcome attached to it. Money flows towards clear outcome. Another powerful lesson I learned is the best communicators are not the best talkers. Because most time I do see sell people do most of the talking. No, that is not how to sell. In fact, the best sellers are the best listeners. When you listen deeply, people reveal their fear, frustrations, and desire. If a client says, "I tried before and it didn't work," that is not rejection. That is information. It tells you they are afraid of wasting money again. So you respond with assurance, proof, and clarity. When someone says it's expensive, often what they mean is, "I'm not convinced yet." So instead of lowering down your price, you increase your clarity. Confidence is also communication. If you hesitate when stating your price, people sense uncertainty. If you rush to justify why you cost what you cost. But if you calmly say, my service is 1,000 and stay silent, you communicate belief in your value. Silence can be powerful communication. I also learned the power of storytelling. Here is the difference. Fact inform, story persuade. Instead of saying, I help a client grow their channel, say this. One of my clients was stuck at 200 views per video. After restructuring his storytelling and thumbnails, he crossed 10,000 views within 30 days. Now people can see the transformation. They can imagine themselves in that position. Story creates emotion belief, and emotion belief creates buying decision. Here is another truth. People buy emotionally and justify logically. That means your communication must touch feeling first. Security, confidence, relief, excitement, hope. Then you support it with logic, proof numbers, testimonies. Another mistake many people make is talking too much about themselves. Nobody wake up thinking about your achievements. They wake up thinking about their problems. So your communication must always answer one question. How does this help the customer? How does this help your client? Shift your language from I to you. Instead of I have 5 years of experience, say this. For the last 5 years, I have helped people solve this exact problem. Now the focus is on them. Remember, money is a reward for passive value, and passive value is built through communication. This applies everywhere. In job interview, in salary negotiation, in relationship, in content creation, in networking event. If you walk into an interview and say, I need this job, you position yourself as desperate. But if you say, I believe my skill can help your company improve in this area, you position yourself as valuable. Value attracts money. Need repels it. Communication also means understanding timing. Sometimes the best response is not immediate persuasion. Sometimes it is patient. Follow-up is communication. Body language is communication. Tone is communication. Your posture, eye contact, and energy can either build trust or destroy it. High-income individuals are often master communicators. Lawyers persuade, salespeople influence, leaders inspire, content creators connect. They understand the attention is currency. Trust is also currency. Clarity is also currency. And currency converts into money. If you want to increase your income, improve your communication daily. Read more. Practice speaking clearly. Record yourself. Study persuasion. Learn storytelling. Observe how successful people explain simple ideas in powerful ways. Because here is the ultimate truth. You did not get paid for effort alone. You get paid for the value that people understand. The world rewards those who can make complex ideas simple, who can calm fears, who can inspire confidence, and who can communicate transformation. When you master communication, you are no longer just skilled, you are influential. And influencer is income. That is the skills that changed my financial life, and it can also change yours too. If I can do it, you can also do it. Master communication and change your life.